Guys, what's up? What's up? I'm going to show you in today's real quick lesson here on the power of the VWAP fade, right? Remember, so for you day trading service subscribers and for you bootcamp students that are learning both to swing and to use patterns for day trading, for the current bootcamp students, you've not learned how to use day trade patterns yet. That is coming up next week. However, you're going to learn a very, very invaluable pattern, right? There's two ways I can play the VWAP right now. I have four patterns I'm going to teach you on how to play the VWAP. But this one here, this is either a VWAP fade or a VWAP bounce, right? So remember, the stock, a stock moves as it's going to move throughout the day, right? And the VWAP acts like a line in the sand, right? That tells you, that can tell a trader whether the position should be bearish or bullish, right? Whether you should be long or short on or short or long, because I used bearish first. But again, the VWAP is going to be the line in the sand, right? So if a stock is above it, then you can relatively say at this point the stock would be in a bullish pattern, right? Or at least a potential bullish trend. Whereas if a stock's below it, you can say that that your bias should be in a bearish nature, right? No matter what you want the stock to do, we can only do what the stock's going to allow us to do. But look how hot this was this morning, right? So again, this is JNUG this morning, right? So it pushes up, like it pushes from 83.63 up here to like 85 bucks, right? As soon as it hit the $85 line, almost to the T, right? Like it's got pretty damn close to it. It got rejected, so it came down. Now it came down so fast, right? There was really no entry that you could get in this. So again, at this point, I'm like, well, I started to chase a little bit because I thought, man, this thing had the chance to really fall, and it was on my list for a short trade today. So again, I kind of messed the entry up a little bit, and of course, my stop was right here at the 9. So you know what? I lost exactly what I was risking. So cool, right? No big thing. I figure, okay, if it continues, I'm just going to wait for a later pattern to develop before I could short this. So look what happened. So it pushes down, pushes down, pushes down, right? Comes over here. Man, like again, and at this point, this was when I was testing out some back testing patterns that I have. Right now, obviously this one failed. It didn't work, right? And then of course, I took it long here, right? So this is where all the buyers come in, right? This is where all the buyers come in. And I'm thinking, okay, cool, right? So again, I messed up this one right here. I messed up this entry, so it didn't go short. And as soon as I realized, hey, you know what, I'm going to get stopped out, I reversed my position. Okay, now it was smart, right? Because again, with a big red candle, this big green candle told me that this was going to reverse. So of course, I went long here, pushed up, right? Pushed up, started selling out. I mean, look at this. I went from 77 to 64. I didn't sell anything until almost $80.30, right? Then I got sold out a little bit more, rode my stop loss up here, got stopped out. Everything was cool, right? So then it pushes up, hits the VWAP, right? The little candle peeks its head above there, and it's almost like the VWAP smacked it back down. Then again, you get the red candle right here. Now, this is where the fun begins, right? Because again, I know that once it got rejected on this VWAP, once I got a red candle to hold, I could set my short price and then of course my stop loss right above the VWAP, right? So I know we talk a lot about in our patterns, right? In our bootcamp classes, how how we need to set our stop loss right above or below the 90 EMA. Well, remember when I say that, we're talking about moving average support, because sometimes you might have a stock pull back to the 20 EMA where you're not going to put your stop loss under the 9 because you're going to get obviously one, you're not going to be able to get that put in there. It's going to become like a limit order, and you're just going to sell out of your trade, right? Which is not what you want to do, right? So again, we're going to put I put my short price right here. I think it was like right about here. Let me see. Here you go. So it was about 81.10. I think I gave myself. I'm sorry. My short price was 80.72. 81.10 was my stop loss, right? So again, at this point, I'm risking 200 bucks in the trade. I took 500 shares, right? 500 shares. I'm only giving myself I think I gave myself like a roughly about a 40-cent stop loss, right? So $500 on that. I'm sorry, 500 shares with risking $200 in the trade. Look what happens, right? 80.75, bam. I mean, I rode this bad boy down. And then when it started to kind of come back up, I kind of thought, man, it's going to bear flag out here. So I decided, well, at this point, I'm going to start covering some of my positions. So I covered half here, covered another quarter here, and then of course, my stop loss, end up getting hit. So I've got a double triangle, one on top of each other, and that's cool, right? So again, this is just a VWAP fade, right? The stock pushed down and buyers thought, man, this is going to be long. We're going to go back up to the upside. So I hit this up, right? And then I try and re-shorted it back down. So I pulled what? I pulled approximately, let's see, 77.49 all the way up here to 80. Look, I pulled like $2 or $3 on the way up, and then I pulled $4 on the way down, right? Listen, that's pretty damn hot. That's hot, right? That's 500 shares up. That's $1,500, and then 500 shares at $4 down. That's another $2,000, right? Another $2,000. And look, you can see right now. Look at that. I'm my unrealized for my JNUG right now. I'm up $9,500, right? My unrealized for my nugget trade that I'm in right now, I'm up $4,000, right? So again, this stuff works. If you follow the rules and the patterns I give you, you're gonna make money. Right? You're gonna make money. You got to have the damn discipline. You have got to look, and I'll just show you. You know how cool this is. Like I just want to show you something, right? So I'm just gonna hit a keyboard shortcut here, right? I'm gonna hit Control X. Watch what happens. It's gonna take half my position off, right? I'm gonna take half my. Look at that. Look at that. Go down here. Take half of it off. This is the kind of stuff. This is the software you need to be trading with, right? Like don't get me wrong. I understand if you're broke and you got limited funds and everything, you'd rather put money in your trades, that's cool. But you know what? If you want to be a professional trader and you want to make professional money, you want to make some good money, you want to be able to have the ability to get in and out of a trade, guess what? Guess what? You need to be trading with professional tools, right? If you're going to be a construction worker, you're not going to show up with some Kmart brand hammer, right? No, you're going to show up with the best hammer that you can buy, one that's going to be center balanced, so that way there, when you drive a nail, you know it's going to be flush in the way it's supposed to be, right? This is what Dash Trader Pro gives you. It gives you the ability to trade like a professional, so you can make professional profits, right? So again, I can already hear some of you right now, like, I don't want to pay $150 a month. Okay, cool. So I'll tell you what, you need to ask yourself this one question. Is it worth losing out on all the opportunities or all the profits you could be making because you wanted to save $150 a month? Or would it be smarter to let's just say that you had a potential right here to take the same trade that I took today, right? To take the same trade that I took today and to make a potentially, let's see here. Hold on, I'm still in this trade, right? So look at that. I'm just taking half off. Keyboard shortcut, right? Look at that. Just in a matter of 2 seconds, I just sold off half my positions each one, right? Look at this. I'm going to do it again, right? I'm going to sell off another half. I'm not even worried about the chart right now. Like I'm up so much, it ain't funny, right? Look at that. I just took out 3 different trades for 2 different stocks in a matter of 30 seconds, right? And look at this, man. I'm up 13 fucking grand. Sorry for cursing. But that's hot, right? So, again, and listen, I was just like many of you. A year ago, I was like, man, there ain't no way I'm paying $150 for software. Like, I can just use my TC2000, or I can just use Thinkorswim, right? It's free. Right, it's free, and it's limited, and it sucks, and it don't allow you to get in and out of a trade. It don't allow you to scale in and out of a trade. Look at this. Man, this damn JNUG is just awesome. Now, here's the thing, right? I want to get out of this trade. Now, here, look, you know what? Maybe I don't want to watch this trade right now, right? So what I'm going to do is hit Control B, which is my shortcut I have for setting the stop and the buy price, right? So right down here, you're going to see it's going to come up as the average cost, 78.92. That's what it's going to be down here, right? So watch this. Control B, right? Look at that. Oh, I'm sorry, woo! Yeah, 78.92. That's my stop. That's my stop loss, right? So if this trade happens to go south, right? Oh well, guess what? I'm not losing any money. I'm not getting back any profits, right? Other than the fact that I'm up all this right here. But you know what? Hey, say I want to go ahead and take off more of this up here, right? I still got 625 shares, right? So watch this. Hit Control Q, right? It's going to cancel my trade. It's going to cancel any trade I have open for JNUG, right? Cancel it. Guess what? Hit Control X, right? Go back, hit Control B. Guess what? Now I just went ahead and it automatically took my shares, right? So you put my shares, and then it just went and put my stop loss right back to the buy price, right? So it's a free trade, baby, a free freaking trade, right? And then guess what? If I want to get out of it, here's all I got to do, right? So click it here, go over here, hit sell 100%. right over here. Sell 100%. Look at that. Man, that's awesome, right? That's awesome. That's how you do it. This is how you do. You need professional tools, right? But again, this wasn't a video to rant about professional tools. This was a video to show you that look, this VWAP fade, it works, baby, it works. Just like if this stock had pushed up here, or maybe the stock pushed down here, maybe the VWAP's down here, maybe it just bounces. Listen, you'll see this stuff all day long, right? All day long. See, look, Nugget, same thing, right? I mean, they mirror each other pretty much, right? And then you've got the inverse against it, right? So look, it come down here, hit the VWAP. This is the VWAP bounce, right? Comes down, pushes, hits the VWAP, bounces right up. Acts like a trampoline, baby. This is why you need to learn these patterns. This is why you got to follow the rules. This is why you got to put your faith and trust in what I'm teaching you. This is why we don't trade before we actually understand what the hell we're doing. And that way there, you're going to make money. Give it some time, man. Learn the patterns, embrace it, right? And you know what? Listen, 150 bucks, it sucks, right? But if you're a day trader and you're making multiple day trades every day, you can file with the IRS next tax season, and you can declare yourself as a professional day trader. And you know what? You can start writing off expenses like computers or expenses like subscription services, or you know what? You can start writing off things that you do in order to make it for you to be able to trade, right? Now, I'm not a tax broker, I'm not a tax accountant, I'm not anything, right? You know, I'm a mentor, I'm a trainer, I'm a trader, right? So again, you might want to check with your accountant or your tax broker, whoever the hell it is that does your taxes, and find out what you can and cannot write off. I don't know everything. I just know that, you know, once you get this. Now, a lot of stuff I get to write off is because of my business, right? Because these are tools that I need to help teach and train you all. So I would get to write these off either way. But if I didn't have this business, I wasn't teaching you all, I didn't have boot camps and stuff, I would become a professional trader through IRS, you know, designation, so I could write off all my expenses, right? So again, you kind of got multiple lessons in here, right? You got the lesson of the VWAP fade, and of course I just showed you the example of the VWAP bounce. I didn't take this because honestly, I just, you know, I wanted to focus on one or two trades. I don't put, what the hell, I'm still in this nugget. Are you kidding me? Oh, you know what? Because I hit sell 50%, right? So look, now we're out of nugget completely. Boom! Look at that, dude. Kick ass. That was 14 grand. 14 fucking $1,000. All right, guys. Hope you learned a lot. And I'll keep making more of these. Like, what I'll do is I'm gonna probably end up doing just recording my own trade recaps for you all every day, so I can kind of go back and show you through the trades I take, the ones that work and the ones that lost, right? Listen, I'm not like any of the other trainers, right? I'm not gonna hide. You know, I'm not going to show you all my good shit and then hide all my bad shit, right? Because I'm just like you. I'm going to make mistakes. And then, of course, those things give me the ability to show you all the mistakes so you can learn from them. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for your time. Love you all very much. Hope you learned a lot. Thanks.